Hello, welcome. We are going to be doing a reading for Mercury Retrograde. So what lessons, what learnings, what journey are you sort of on? Just going to pick out okay. I wanted 3 piles, so we're going to pick out our 3 piles. These are our 3 piles. You can choose either pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. I'll let you take a second now and just decide which pile you want, and then you can go to the timestamp in the description box down below once you have chosen your pile. Alright. So, if you have chosen pile 1, you have gotten the path. Alright? You're starting, I feel like you're starting over. I feel like you are starting something brand new, even if it seems familiar. Okay? This is a time of a lot of things are going to start flowing for you. Sort of, you've done the work, you've put in the manifestations, you've put in the inner work, the self-care, the shadow work. Things are going to start being illuminated for you. You're going to be walking. The path that you've always been called to is what you are going to start bringing forward. That's really what this one is speaking to me about. And it's actually sort of like this time in retrograde is not actually going to be this big, horrible anything. It's actually this really beautiful time where I feel like everything that you've been asking for is going to begin being delivered to you. Alright, so what are you bringing in? What is coming for you? I feel like Mercury... Oh, are we just taking that in giant pile? No, okay. Okay. Okay, we are. Okay. I don't think the camera caught that. I tried to put it back in the pile, and they all just like flew off the pile. So these are all of your cards. I haven't even looked at them yet. Okay. Is that all in frame? I'm just gonna move some of this. We like put full fishies in there for whatever reason today, but we're just gonna move you guys up. Okay, hold on, because I haven't even looked at these yet. But yeah, these all just like, I put them back, like they all jumped out, I put them back in the pile, and they went, so they're definitely for you. Alright, so we've got the 2 of Wands, we've got the Empress, we've got the 10 of Cups, the King of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 6 of Wands. Why did I say air? Because this is a lot of fire energy. No, there's it's funny because this is a lot of fire energy and then a little bit of water, but there's something here that's about the air signs. So you might be an air sign. Or if you are manifesting a loved one, I'm hearing that they might be an air sign as well. But this is your time to take action. You're on this path. This is the time for you to take action, start your journey, start moving forward. Yeah, you've been sitting patiently, you've been creating, you've started these projects, but maybe you haven't really been believing in yourself. Maybe you've sort of been like waiting for the right time. It's the right time. Okay, it is the right time. This is this creation energy as well. This is the time for you to start creating. This is the time for you to start celebrating, start moving forward. You're going to get everything that you're sort of asking for. There's a lot of like this like very... Everything is coming together for you. Okay, literally, I feel like all of these cards are kind of just repeating themselves at this point, but like, whatever you've been holding off on, whatever you haven't been moving forward with, I'm hearing this like go, 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 go. Like just the opportunities are going to start arising and you get to take them if you choose, okay? And that's going to lead to a lot of this fulfillment energy, a lot of this like things coming to fruition, this energy of like you being able to create what there's so much freaking creation energy in this. I'm just like, that's all I can say is like, go create whatever you have been waiting for. Go create it. Like you're going to get it. It's all going to come to you. And also like this Empress card is like, you have gotten to that point where it's almost like you can sit in your garden and you can receive, okay? Like you can sit in your garden and receive, but you still have to water that garden, okay? You still have to like incubate the creations. You still have, everything is coming, and there's a little bit of that like patience here, but it's like, it's all showing up, like it's all, you're on the right track, you're on the right path. This Mercury retrograde is, if anything, this Mercury retrograde is going to actually speed that up for you. And I know that everybody's always like, oh, like, don't make any decisions during Mercury retrograde, like, don't let the exes in, don't let whatever everybody else has been telling you, trust your gut the most, okay? Like, trust your gut. Trust your gut the most, because it's going to bring you retrogrades for any planet is always about bringing what's been buried to the surface. Okay, it's bringing everything that you haven't been dealing with to the surface, but you've been dealing with it. You have been doing the work, like the inner work, the outer work. You've been putting things in place. So the opportunities are going to be arising, and I feel like they're coming in very, very quickly, very, very strongly. And your previous patterns might be scared. Your previous belief systems might be being challenged right now, but this is the opportunity for you to say, hey, I am allowed to accept this. I am allowed to if the opportunity arises, if the offering comes, you are allowed to accept it. And it's almost this like you've been waiting for it. So yeah, when it comes, don't be surprised that it's here. Celebrate that it's here. Allow it to be here. And if there is anywhere that you still need to do some work or clear out some old belief systems, or like putting things in place, like, yeah, let those things be put in place. Like, maybe don't go out and like get married, but like start going on the dates. There's a for whatever reason, there's like dating energy coming through, but like start going on the dates, start allowing those people to talk to you. The things that have been incubating for so long are coming true for you. They are coming to fruition. They are coming forward. They're coming forward. Okay, hold on. What is coming forward? What is coming forward? Thank you. Okay, strength. Yeah. And you got the line here. You've got the line here. This is your inner time to really, really, you are going to be challenged. You are going to have, I'm trying to think of another word for it. It's not a test. You're not being tested. There are going to be challenges, but you are up to the task. You have the strength. You have been, I feel like you've been preparing for this for a lifetime. Okay? It just keeps, what's that? There's a song that's singing in my head right now, and I don't even know. I can't actually sing it out loud. It's in my head and I don't even know how to sing it out loud. Because the lyrics are not, you've been preparing for a lifetime, or are they? I don't know. I'll try and find it. Hopefully I can figure it out after this. Hold on. I'm looking it up because this is going to bug me. I feel like it's by like One Republic, but it's probably not. I don't freaking know what it is, but I hear it. Something about the moment, like I have no idea what this song is. Oh my god. I'm trying to I have no idea. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what this song is. Something like favorite feeling. I don't know what the actual words are. Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm so sorry. There's it's a song. I have no idea. Hopefully it'll tell it to me later. I don't what song is it? Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. I don't know what I want. That can't be your entire reading. We can't do 8 cards and that be it. You know what? Okay, this is your entire reading. You stop watching readings. Stop looking for the answers outside of yourself. Stop thinking that you're not strong enough. Stop thinking that you need to do more work. You don't have to. This is your time to accept it. This is your time to accept the things that are coming. This is your time to receive. This is your time to as the offers are coming in, take those actions on those offers, okay? Don't just sit around waiting. They're here. Recognize them. See them. You're on the right path. You don't need to be watching a million readings to tell you what to do. You're already doing it, okay? That's it. I'm sorry. This is such a short reading, but that's it for you guys. Like, that's everything that's coming through. Is like, stop watching a million readings. Stop trying to get this confirmation from outside of you. The confirmation is inside of you, and you know it. Like, stop second guessing yourself and just reap the benefits, reap the rewards, reap the joy. Allow yourself to have everything that you want. Give yourself permission to have everything that you want and get everything that you want, and let go of this belief system that if you get everything that you want, the rug is going to be pulled out from under you, because that's the only thing stopping you right now from taking that leap, taking that chance. You don't need to stop yourself. You're the only one stopping yourself right now. And actually, I want to change that. You're not the only one stopping yourself right now. There may be some people in your life who are like, well, maybe aim a little lower. Don't dream that big. There may be some people who are doubting you. Silence the doubters. Silence the people in your life. Like, just put them on mute in your brain. Like, they can still talk. They can talk all the shit that they want to talk. But you know that you know the visions that you're seeing. You know the dreams that you have, and you have them for a reason, and you're meant to have them. You don't need to have anybody else understand what you're working towards. They will get it once you're done. Okay? They will, and maybe they won't. Maybe you could be like the billionaire of all billionaires, a freaking trillionaire, godzillionaire, whatever. And some people would still look at you and be like, well, what are you doing with your life? So just the people who are going to hate, like the haters are going to hate, and let them hate, okay? That does not concern you anymore. And if you are still wrapped up in other people's opinions of you, that's the only thing to release during this Mercury retrograde. And you have the strength to do it. You've already done it. It's almost just this like final, really like you deciding, like, I am no longer letting the opinion of others determine who I am. Okay? And there's one other little message coming here. Get comfortable saying no. Get comfortable saying no and get comfortable saying yes. You are allowed to turn down opportunities if they are not aligned for you, even if they look like the perfect opportunity. If you're really feeling in your gut, in your soul, that it's a no, trust that no. Okay? Trust your no. And then when you get that yes, even if it doesn't look exactly how you thought it would look, trust the yes. If you trust your yeses and nos. That's the final little message for you guys, group 1. Okay. All right, pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, this is your card. So your card is White Buffalo. So right now with this Mercury retrograde, I'm hearing in my head, stop sacrificing yourself for others. Stop sacrificing your happiness. Stop sacrificing your energy, your time, your money. Stop making yourself a martyr. You do not have to save everyone. You do not have to be the be-all, end-all for everybody. This Mercury retrograde is a time for you. It's a time for you to start taking care of you first. Okay? Now, this is really funny because this is a brand new deck for me. I've only had it for a couple of days, but I've really been called to it. So I'm actually going to read the book for this because I think that this has a completely different message than what came through for me. And it's telling me to read from the book for you guys as well, because the message that came through is still relevant, but I do want to read what this card is about. Here we go. Okay. So White Buffalo. White Buffalo brought the sacred traditions to the indigenous American peoples. She stepped from the clouds to help the Lakota people survive. The White Buffalo holds out a sacred pipe filled with tobacco as a peace offering. The 6 feathers that hang off the shaft represent one of the 6 rights she showed her people. The 7th right hangs off from her black hair. She wears the pelt of a white buffalo, the honored beast that gifted her name. The arrival of the white buffalo is a sign of restoring harmony and spirituality to a troubled world. Follow traditions that bring nature back into balance. Do your part to make a change in our environment. The meaning is it's time to restore harmony to the world and be mindful of spirituality in your life. Okay, beautiful. I will let you guys take whatever meaning you want from that as well, but I'm going to add sort of what was coming through for me. I think a lot of you have A lot of you in this pile are light workers, spiritual leaders, maybe just starting your spiritual awakening, and you have been feeling the heaviness of the world. Okay, you have been feeling the heaviness of the world. You've been feeling the energy that we've been going through, and you might be having this like, what's the point? Or I have to fight, I have to fight, I have to fight. Again, you do not have to be the martyr. You do not have to sacrifice yourself for the fight, okay? You're not the only one fighting. You're not the only one on this path of spiritual enlightenment and bringing like peace on earth. Like, you're not the only one. You are allowed to lean on others. You are allowed to be supported. You are allowed to you're allowed to take a break. You're allowed to sleep. You're allowed to rest. We're moving forward at such an accelerated speed right now that you have to take care of you first and foremost, okay? That is your big message for this Mercury retrograde, to allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to take a break, to stop moving, to the journey, the fight will still be there. You're not missing out if you take the time to take care of yourself, okay? So it's like, yeah, like, again, take care of yourself. Yeah, you are the light. You are the sun. You are bringing so much positivity into the world. You are bringing so much healing and change into the world that, like, you keep, like, I feel like you keep, like, getting down on yourself, that, like, you're not doing enough. But, like, you are doing so much. So stop beating yourself up if you decide that you need a break, or if you're like, I'm tired, I need to relax. Don't think, like, your worthiness, your fight does not diminish when you go into the hermit mode. Oh my god, I love this. It's just, I just love that. So yeah, you can still be the sun even in your hermit mode. And when you go into your hermit mode is actually when you will get those deeper enlightenments. When you allow yourself to rest, that is where you will find the next answer. Okay, so if it's like 2 o'clock on a Sunday or a Monday or a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever day of the week it is, and you're like, suddenly you're like, I want to have a nap, go have a nap. That's also a sacred time for you to get spiritual downloads, okay? This is like, if you're called to go to sleep or to meditate, or actually, you know, don't even, okay, I'm taking back the meditation comment. I feel like you are constantly trying to meditate, and in that trying, you're not doing, and you're losing the sacredness of yourself by trying to force a reaction or force an outcome. Your meditation can literally be going to sleep, okay? Your meditation can be going for a walk. Your meditation can be sitting down and staring at some oracle cards, like tarot cards, like whatever you want. Like, you don't have to sit in silence for an hour, 5 minutes, whatever. You don't have to do that. Movement is a meditation. Allow yourself to move beyond it doesn't want to go there. Okay. Sorry. Move beyond this idea that that your spiritual journey has to look a certain way. Let go of the idea that it has to look a certain way and just allow it to reveal itself to you instead of hunting it down. Allow it to come to you, okay? The same, like, it was talking about, like, how she just, like, appeared out of the sky. Allow that to happen. Don't go hunting for it. Surrender into that, like, that innocence, surrender into that vulnerability, surrender into the feeling, whatever you're feeling. If you're angry, upset, mad, happy, surrender into the feeling and allow those spiritual messages to come through, allow those downloads to come through. I haven't even looked at these guys yet. Okay, 4 of Pentacles and the Emperor. I'm actually not really getting anything from those guys right now. Let me just see if there's anything. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I love how the Queen of Cups came out underneath the Hermit. The Queen of Cups is highly, massively intuitive. So like I said, you are the sun, you are a light worker, you are going on this pathway of raising the consciousness of humanity. You are allowed to take these breaks. Trust in your divine gifts, trust in your divine abilities. They will show themselves to you when you are no longer trying to force them. With that, you also do get to take action on them, okay? With this Emperor energy here, this is that support, okay? This is that action energy. This is that when you get those intuitive downloads, once you've taken that break, you get those intuitive downloads, act upon them. Don't just be like, oh, I had a vision that I was going to be a billionaire. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to sit. I'm going to do nothing. No, act on it. Take action on everything that you're channeling in, because I do feel like you're channeling, I do feel like you're downloading, everything that you're receiving, go and take action on it. And if you're like, I don't know what action to take, that's okay. Go rest. Go take a nap. For whatever reason, you guys need to go take a nap. But I feel like you're also a carrier for bringing in this divine masculine energy, this divine action energy, this, fusing together the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So like the divine inspiration and the divine inspiration and the divine action energy. Having that balance, that harmony, that's everything here. This is a time period of like, maybe you haven't really known like what you're doing or where you're going, and you've sort of been like saving your money. You've sort of been like holding on to it, keeping it close to your heart, but in a way that you feel empowered about, not a way of like, you're no longer coming from a place of lack. You're coming from a place of like conscious decision around your money. So instead of being like, oh, I can't afford that, you're moving into this energy of like, that's not a priority for me. I'd rather spend my money in different ways. That's what's coming through here with this Four of Pentacles, is that like part of this you taking a break is so that you can build up those finances, because in building up those finances, it's so that you can take that aligned action instead of just spending money sort of for like the sake of spending money. It's really bringing in that everywhere that you're putting your money now is so in alignment with where you want to go. It's building your dream instead of giving you that instant satisfaction. All right. Anything else? Ooh, interesting. So we've got the Four of Pentacles right side up, and then we've got the King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So this is really interesting, because like when it's like right side up, this is very much sort of like having that stability, having those like, I always think of it as like, this is funny, but sort of that like, the provider, the having the money, being able to spend it how you want. It's funny, I'm gonna laugh at myself as I say this, but this card is coming forward right now as this like sugar daddy energy. And whether that's like male, female, it doesn't matter. It's sort of that like archetype though, is like the person who just has money to spend. That's what's coming forward, but we're in the reverse. And it's funny that like, again, we have that like the saving money and then the reverse, which could be like, you might be going through all these spiritual learnings and lessons and growth, and you keep asking yourself like, well, where's the money to do it? Where's the money? Show me the money. How do I do this? I need money. Money's a resource. I need money to do it. I need money to do it. In that energy of I need money to do it, there's this switch that you can go through of I invite in the resources to support me. I invite in the money and the people, because I do feel like there's some almost like benefactor type of energy that will be coming in to help make your dreams a reality. But right now you're not seeing them because you're not allowing yourself to accept help, because you're not allowing yourself to rest. You think you have to do it all by yourself. I love how this is just like wrapping around and like making sense. At least it's making sense to me. I hope it's making sense to you. But like in the giving yourself permission to rest and receive help, that is how you will have that money, which will then turn this into the right side up. Okay. And give you that stability and that strength to take the actions to act on the intuitive energy. Okay. So that is your reading for pile 2. I don't know why I did 4. It was 2. For pile 2, let me know if it resonated. Comment down below. Yeah, these are shorter than I thought they would be, but I'm getting the messages are coming through super just like clear. And if you have any questions, drop it down below. Okay, bye. All right, group number 3. This is your pile. So you have got the Tiger. Ooh, there's a lot of power coming off of this card. Okay. All right. I actually feel like the Tiger energy is coming forward to assist you during this Mercury retrograde. There's an energy of giving you strength giving you the bravery to overcome. There's this feeling of, if you have been feeling like you're being knocked down, you're being pushed aside, you're being taken advantage of, like things aren't going your way, the world at large, society at large is like against you or anything like this, there's this energy of like, this you're going through all of these tests and all of these challenges to step into your personal power. You're going through everything that you've been going through lately, like especially the last 6 months, but the last like 2 to 3 years, everything that you've been going through, if you've been dealing with a lot of hardships, if you've been dealing with a lot of ups and downs, if you've been dealing with a lot of like disasters, it's all moving you towards where you're meant to go. And I know it's so annoying to hear like everything happens to you or everything happens for you, not to you. But that is the energy of this reading right now. Like this tiger energy is coming forward for you to lend you that strength to carry on, to move forward, to step into that personal power. Because that's what you've been moving towards. That's where you've been headed with all of this. It's this very much this message of don't give up right now. Don't give up now. Like you're almost there. You are almost there. Like it's actually, I just heard you are there. You just haven't, you don't fully see it yet, because you won't see it until you look backwards. So like you're right in the middle of getting it all, and you won't see it until you look backwards. Oh, pile number 3. Okay. I feel like there's a couple more before I'm allowed to talk about this. Give me a sec here. That's a 2 of... Oh, no, that's not a 2 of Wands. That's the world. Ooh, that's the world. Okay. This is an 8 of Cups, by the way. I know that it cuts it off on the bottom, so you can't really see it. Oh, I can move it up. Oh, brilliant. Okay, one more. There's so much blue-green in this reading. Okay. I got you. We're good. Okay. Let me just sit with this for a sec. Okay. My pile number 3s. I just want to give you a giant hug right now, because yeah, you... Oh, you guys have been going through it. Yeah. Okay. There has been a lot. You guys... I just like... You guys have been going through it. Like, you guys... I really, like, I want to give you a hug and tell you it's all going to be okay. Like, it's... You've been going through it. I just keep hearing the word like self-betrayal as well. Yeah, I just... Whew, this is heavy. Okay, this is the time to walk away from the things that are no longer serving you. You need that intentional rest. Both of these cards right here are talking about like the needing the intentional pause, but also this rest, this recuperation, this healing. You've been put through the ringer. This hasn't been easy for you. You haven't... There hasn't... It probably feels like there hasn't been a light at the end of the tunnel. You've been in this darkness probably for a while now. But there is that sunshine over the horizon, okay? This is sort of that time to really... This has been, even though it's been hard, and I mean hard, I do not want you to diminish the work that you've been doing and the struggles that you have been going through. Don't play it off as everything's been fine. Give yourself that moment to really, really sit in that energy of, I've survived. Okay, you very much have probably been in survival mode right now and probably been feeling like you don't know how to survive, that you're just moving from one thing to the next, and you don't really know what's next. And I want to say that that's okay. Okay? You are coming to this point where you need to, and I'm saying need to. I don't like to say need to, but you need to start. It's not even start, because I feel like you're like, I'm trying. You're moving through this, okay? The struggle, the hurt, the betrayal from other people, the betrayal from yourself, the betrayal from society. This is the final hurrah. You are moving through it. So just keep holding on to that belief that things are getting better and that everything is working out for you. You're moving through that dark night of your soul. Okay? You are moving into this world energy. You're completing this cycle. You're coming out on the other side. You do need to take an intentional pause right now. You do need to rest and recuperate and build yourself back up. But all of this whole thing right here is just telling me that you have not had it easy lately. And like, honor yourself in that. Feel the feelings, feel the pain, feel the hurt, and then allow it to pass through. We are not meant to hold on or carry our pain with us. We are meant to allow it to pass through. Okay, leave it behind, let it go. Actually, yeah, if you want to do a burning ritual or something like that, by all means do it. Like, do a burning ritual, let it go. If you want to like purge your house and clear out everything that no longer serves you, no longer makes you happy, do that. If all you want to do is curl up in a ball and go have a nap, let yourself go have a nap, okay? Let yourself have that rest time, that recuperation time, because this is very much that energy of like, again, you've been going through it. I don't know exactly what it is, but like you've been, and it could just be everything that's happening on like a large scale, like world energy, that like you have the world, and you have the tiger. This very like large scale, like world energy of just feeling like the entire world's against you, or against humanity or whatever falls into how you see things that are happening right now. But like, don't let yourself get dragged down by other people's negativity, but also by your own fear. It's very much like hold the vision that you want to come true. Instead of holding the vision of the misery and the pain, hold the vision of everything that you're hoping for, everything that you're wishing for. Hold that vision of where you're going. That's what's really happening this Mercury retrograde, is you're cleaning up everything. You're moving to the other side, like you're moving across the bridge. There's a lot of shadow work. There's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done. Leaning into the pain to set yourself free from the pain. Don't be afraid of the fear. Don't be afraid of the pain. It's just there to show you where you need to pivot, where you need to make changes, and where you need to communicate more. I feel like you're holding everything inside. This is an opportunity for you to ask for help. This is an opportunity for you to let people know, like, hey, I'm not doing okay, and I need some support. I need some help. Yeah, the reversals too. I so want this to be this way. Oh my god, I so want it to be, but I want it to be right side up, but it came out reverse, so we're going to read it reverse, because I do feel like reversals are important for this one. Again, this is the limiting beliefs, okay? This is the the needing to direct your energy in a new way. Like I said, stop feeding into the fear. This is about setting yourself free and moving into those, like moving into that like new beginning, that creative energy, that flow, that expansion. But like right now you're so stuck in the limits of really buying into this narrative that's being perpetuated, that like we have no choice, that we have no freedom, that we have nowhere to go. That's what's coming through for me. And you get to decide. You get to decide your limits. And if you decide that you have no limits, ooh, you are going to flip that right around. You are going to flip that right around and have that world energy come through, because it's all right there. That tiger energy is coming in for you too. It's like your mascot is sort of like, it's coming forward for you to be like, let's move this in a way that benefits you. Let's start something new. And I feel like you want to start something new. You are so ready to have something new come in, but you're like, there's all these obstacles, okay? You feel like there's all these obstacles, whether they're actually there or not. You're not allowing yourself to have that freedom. You're actually the one holding you back, because you're feeding into this fear versus moving into freedom, okay? And this Mercury retrograde is just making that even stronger. Like it's really, oh, thank you. It's really, really showing you where you need to release that feeling of like terror, and that like no matter what you do, it's going to end badly, and really switching that into this energy of being able to sort of like get everything that you want, have what you want, see what you want, achieve what you want. This is like, allow yourself to ask for help, okay? Ask for help. Reconnect with people. Like connect, not even reconnect, but like connect in with people. Lean on your community, lean on your family. If your family's not supportive of you, or if your family is creating this chaos for you, I don't know, like, I'm getting this sense of like reaching out to other people, reaching out to people who can help you. Talking to your doctor, getting a referral to a therapist even. Going to therapy is not something to be ashamed of. I just got this really strong sense of like, well, I can't do that. Like it's not allowed. Therapy is not something to be ashamed of, whether it's traditional therapy or like spiritual work or self-improvement, even just like picking up a book on like, I'm actually getting like developmental trauma. We all need support. We all need help. Let yourself receive that help, okay? Let yourself, your inner child and your future self, they are here to support you. If you are feeling alone and you have no one to rely on in your real life, talk to your inner child, talk to your future self, bring those two together. They will show you the way. They will show you how. They'll show you where to go. They will lead you in the direction that you want to go. They will lead you out of this depression, out of this pain that you are in. Your inner child and your future self, they will lead you. Let them lead you. It is going to be hard work. It is going to take determination. It's going to take commitment to yourself, to your growth, to your expansion, to your journey. But this is about building security. This is about moving into that safety, that expansion. And I also feel like it's not, once you make that switch, once you make that flip of like, I'm committed to myself, my future self, and my current self, and my inner child, like this will all flip so quickly. I also love, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but during your reading, it got really, really dark. Like the sun had sort of like set, because it's 5 o'clock right now while I'm doing this. The sun had started to set, and just now as I was like, it will switch so quickly, the sun just went like full blown shining in my window. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but that did happen. So it's like, yeah, once you let that light in, that light will come in and make those changes for you. And you know what, actually, even just like every single day, going out and getting a little bit of sun, allowing yourself to have that vitamin D, or getting yourself a vitamin D supplement, that I feel like will actually help your body so much. I'm not a doctor, I'm not any sort of medical anything, but I just heard like vitamin D, like your body will be so much happier with some vitamin D. So whether you want to go stand in the sun or get yourself like a vitamin D supplement, that will really, really support your system and really support moving from this pain and this hurt into the healing that you are so desperately craving. I don't like to, I don't like that I just said desperately craving, but I do feel like that, again, that had to come through for you. That was the languaging that wanted to be used. Any final message here? Okay, I was like, what is that? It's the Fool. Okay, so yeah, so this is like, you're right on the precipice of this brand new beginning. This world, this Fool, you've got, like, literally, first card, last card. Okay? You are right on closing out that old cycle and starting a brand new one. You just have to sort of let yourself get that support, get that. I feel like some of you are saying, I don't have any support, I can't get any support, I'm all alone. Okay, what can you guys do for yourself? What can you... I'm looking at if there's any other decks that want to come forward, any other card decks. Okay, we might just channel this in straight. Oh, beautiful, thank you, okay. Alright, we are going to pull you guys a wild offering. So these are sort of like little like affirmations, prayer requests, sort of like inviting in the divine energy, universe, God, source, whatever you believe in. Even just your own infinite being, your own higher self. You can talk to them too if you don't believe in the universe or anything like that. So we're just going to pull you a little like affirmation prayer request that you can say to yourself when everything's feeling like you have no support and that you're all alone. Alright. I feel like you're going to get 3 cards. Let's just see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like that guy too. We'll give you 4. Okay. Alright. I'm going to go with the flipped right side up and then we'll do the other ones. I also love how all the other readings were very like together and like organized and yours is just like all over the place. It's okay. I love it. The cards always, the energy's always there. Okay, so you have got truth. I just want to make sure that's focused on there. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord, or dear universe, or dear self. Take me over and speak through me. Okay, so again, this is very much that sort of like allowing yourself to have that peace, have that comfort, have that silence and that healing, that intentional pause so that you can hear your intuition come through and tell you what's next. Okay. Then you've got challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over divine and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Okay. There's something that I said to myself the other day that I want to tell you guys as well. I literally said to myself the other day, I said, I don't give up. I give it all up. And what I mean by that is I don't give up. But what I do is I hand over everything that I can no longer carry to source, divine, universe, God, again, whatever you want to fill in there. I hand over, I surrender everything that I no longer feel I can carry, everything that's too heavy for me. So I don't give up. I give it all up. I give it up to a higher power to help me move through these transitions. And I feel like that might be really, really good for you. It's just everything that you can't handle, everything that you can't carry, everything that you can't go through on your own by yourself. Hand it over to your highest self. Hand it over to the version of you who's already done it, the version of you who's already been through all of this. Because we are every single version that we will ever be, we already are inside of us. The version of you that has done everything that you want to do, she's inside of you, he's inside of you, they're inside of you. So just hand it over to them. Hand it over to them. And I would even ask, like, get yourself in a moment where you don't have to meditate, you don't have to do anything crazy, but just get yourself in a moment of silence. And just say to yourself, like, okay, the version of me who has already completed this, who has already accomplished this, who has already gone through this, the version of me who knows what to do, what's next? What's next? What do I do? And then just let yourself feel or hear whatever comes through. You've also got self-love. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. And we talked about that here with this Six of Cups energy of being, talking to the inner child, talking to your future self. Self-love starts from within. Okay. Growth, healing, all of that, it comes from within. You can have guides, you can have teachers, you can have mentors. I mean, like, that's half my business is mentoring people, but like, and like leading people on like discovering themselves, remembering themselves, meeting themselves. But like, everything comes from within. Okay. No one else is going to give you the answers. No one else is going to heal you. They can guide you. They can lead you. They can give you examples. They can help you and assist you. But really, the self-love, the self-growth, it all comes from inside of you. Okay. And then we've also got clarity. So let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Okay, I love this reading, just for the sake of just how beautifully it just wrapped up. But like I just said, everything comes from inside of you. Okay, your own, like your holy intuition, your own intuition, it will guide the way. It will lead you. I do feel like that's it. Pile number 3, if you do need help with any of this, please shoot me a message. We can talk about the work that I do, working with people, guiding people, all of that. Send me a message. Never let money stand in the way either. I always figure out a way to work with people if they ask for help. I will always find a way to make it work for both of us. But if you are looking for that help and you do feel a connection to me through this reading, please send me a message. The easiest way to reach me is through my Instagram at itslauraMorrison.com, or it's Laura Morrison. My website is not up and running, by the way, so if you go to itslauraMorrison.com, nothing will come up. But it's Laura Morrison, so at ITSLAURAMORRISON. I'll also have it down in the description box below. That is your reading, pile number 3s. I feel like you guys need one more card. One more like little card of hope. What's coming? What's next? Okay, you have got the 3 of Wands. Okay, so this is actually really cool. It's not exactly what I was hoping for. We'll put that in like little quotation marks, but I think it's the perfect card to come out for you guys. 3 of Wands is very much the sort of like waiting for that ship to arrive, waiting for that energy to come, waiting for that manifestation to arrive. It is a little bit of that waiting energy, but it's like, it's new opportunities coming. Everything's on the horizon. You're no longer, you're no longer running away from anything. You're no longer, it's sort of that intentional pause. There is a difference between waiting and being patient. Okay, this Hangman, patience energy. This 3 of Wands, patience energy. It's you're being patient, knowing that everything's arriving. Everything's coming forward to you. Your results have paid off. Your efforts have paid off. You're getting what you've asked for. Like you're finally understanding what's coming your way, and you're moving in the right direction. Okay, so you're making those improvements. You're not fully there. Like you're not on the ship. You're not in the car. You're not actually on the road yet, but you at least sort of know where you're going. You know where you're going, and you know that what you're asking for is arriving. There's a lot of hope in this card as well, and there's a lot of illumination in this card. You have illuminated the things that you need to illuminate, and you're moving into, like, you've been doing this. This card is about, like, you've done the work. So I do feel like this is a little bit, like, in the future, but this is where you're moving towards. Like, you've done the work, and the things that you have been asking for, they're arriving. And I do feel like the support system that you're asking for is part of this arrival. That is coming through. It's definitely a card of you have made progress. Okay, that is your reading, pile number 3. I hope it all resonated. Again, you can leave comments down below or shoot me private messages. I'm giving you a big hug, and you do have, I just want to bring it back to your very first card, you do have that tiger energy. Tiger energy is here to help you. They're here to support you, and to give you that strength if you do feel like you don't have it. So I send you tons and tons of love, and just, again, be patient. There's a difference between patience and waiting, and there is a magic in being patient. knowing that this is coming. And again, that self-love is really important for you guys, and it will bring you that clarity. Anyways, that is your reading. Mwah, I love you, and I'll see you next time.